No, I'm just getting my same phone. I've cracked my phone, like, so bad, and so nothing's working on it good. That's annoying. And we're back. Look, I'm changing filters. I don't even know how I'm doing this. Someone said we're going to start a GoFundMe account for your phone. So many filters here. It's like fun to just change them. Scary looking though. Am I that handsome, or is it a filter? I don't know. Let's flip through them and see what happens. Okay. Ooh, that was not good. It's orange looking, right? Okay. I'm just gonna stay like this for now. Anyways, that's where my tan came from. No, I really I got tan. I was on a boat. I think that's why. Do I have a dedicated creative process for writing new music? Is it harder for you now? Okay, so when I'm writing music, I always have a goal before I do the record. You know what I mean? It's a goal. So, yes, I'm Italian. That's right. We get tan, I guess. This is my goal. Ready? So I'm working on a new record. Actually, I could play you guys stuff right now because I'm on a different phone. All right. I'm working on a record. I'll give this away to you since I already told my exclusive group what it is. I'm doing a remake to Shaka Khan, I Feel For You by Judy. And so this is when I went in to do this record. I'm working with the music producer, right? I'm doing a remake of a classic record that so many people like. Okay, scary, right? Oh God, how do I remake something that is so iconic? Right now I'm just recording from home. Someone asked me. I bought a whole system. I've set everything up myself. I learned how to do it. My exclusive group is Team Frankie Zulferino on Facebook. And it's the best. Anyways, you gotta join it. Because I'm cutting it off at a certain number, like I was telling people, so that it stays exclusive. Because if it's too many people, it won't have the same effect. Anyways, so back to this question. So I'm working on this record, right, that I was like, okay, this will be really fun to do. I love, taking something like a big record and kind of remaking it into my own. And I figured, it would be really fun for the summer as well. So when I'm working with the music producer, I explained a couple things I was looking for with this record. I'm like, okay, first, we want to keep its authenticity of the feel-good vibe, but we definitely want to make it innovative and still make it feel like it's me, And so I took all the elements of the original record that I liked, a lot of the stuff with the band that I wanted to recreate, but then decided to take, influences of new music to kind of fuse it with, and the goal was to keep the record feeling fun. Bye, Carol. Baby, baby, when I think of you, I get a warm feeling inside. So anyways, I have a demo of it. I'm going to play you a little clip. I just started working on it. This is nowhere near a final. This is just like, we're at the base of it right now. I'm going to pull it up into here so you guys can get an idea. And this single is going to come out soon, probably at the end of the month. Hopefully, beginning of August, if anything. Baby, baby, when I look at you, I get a warm feeling inside. Hey, I'm not supposed to be singing right now, but hold on. I think I have a version where I did like a rough vocal on it. Let me see if this is it. I'm not sure. Yeah, this is it. Here we go. Baby, baby, when I look at you, I get pre-hook. I added snaps and broke it down. I wouldn't lie to you, baby. It's mainly a physical thing. Then the horns come in. This feeling that I got for you, baby. It makes me wanna sing. And then we come with the chorus. I feel for you. I think I love you. I feel for you. I think I love you. Baby, baby, when I lay with you, there's no. And so, and then the second verse, I broke it down, and then I did like a new bridge to it. And so, and that's kind of like where I'm going back to someone's question just about like, it's going to be epic. It's going to be really fun. Just a fun, feel good summer record. So, and so it's always just a motivation before I go into it. I feel for you. I think I love you. I feel for you. I think I love you. Keep it going. And so, yeah, so that's like kind of the inspiration behind when I was working on that. So actually, and the goal is that for a demographic of people that have never heard the Shaka Khan version, they would want to hear my version and actually think it's my own, like think it's my new record. You know what I'm trying to say? Is to innovate it to actually feel brand new. And so I just actually redid my vocals today to it. So like I did a lot of harmonies and layers and stuff to like really make it full and big. And I did like a lot of harmonies, like what you're hearing literally is so rough. I would never even play this for anybody. So like when you hear it's like I feel for you, but like over that it's like feel for you, nothing can love you. None of that is in the version that you heard. So, and then so every record I go in and I kind of have just like a different inspiration behind it. What the vibe of it that I want is. It just kind of like goes like that. So, this is also someone asked about my Man in the Mirror because someone's like, are you going to do another cover on, I just cannot not sing, I know. Where is it? What I was singing was at the harp. It was just a harmony over the original note. My version is a half step lower though than the original version, like not of Shaka Khan's version. And so yeah, that's kind of like how I usually. Pillow Talk by Zayn, I love that. So someone else asked about Man in the Mirror. I said I was going to post Man in the Mirror, like I just recorded this. If you have ever seen, I just redid this, and like this I just wanted something, like a simpler version than the original. So I just had a piano done to it. And like this was honestly meant to just be super simple and nice. I'm gonna make a change for once in my life. It's gonna feel real good. Gonna make a difference. Gonna make it right. As I turn up the color on my favorite winter chord, this wind is blowing my mind. I see the kids on the streets with not enough to eat. So, like for that record, I actually just wanted to take, obviously the original lyrics and stuff, but I just literally, that's just one vocal, a live vocal, over just a piano track. So, there's not even strings or anything in that one. It's just literally that. So yeah, it's kind of I love talking about my music stuff and like the ideas and what goes into it, because it's like obviously I'm very passionate about it. Sometimes I don't talk about it too much because I'm like, okay, not like, I don't think everyone like really cares. They just like, oh, let's hear it. Let's get to it, kid. I don't need to hear the background. Just play the damn song. But so much does actually go into it. You know. It's my passion. I want to play you guys so bad this one song that I have, like, but I'm not doing it because I really can't. But I'm so tempted, but I'm not doing it. But it's my favorite song I've ever done. Written, everything. I love it. I get in so much trouble. But in time. It's so funny too, because from what you guys hear, like I have so many versions of my records, you know what I mean? Will I sign your copy? Yes. No, I don't have. I have allergies. I do, but I think what you're hearing is just like my voice is so hoarse, and I just have a raspy voice just in general. Just one song take to start of the writing process to the finished product, to months usually, even when it's like at its like at least a month and a half usually. Like, and that's it. I'm actually moving fast. By the time the song is written, it then has to go into its first production. Then I redo the vocals. Then we make changes to it. Then it has to get mixed. It has to get mastered. Literally lucky if it's a month, honestly. I mean, if you do it the correct way. I know some people that leave with it done and they're like, work, I got a song. And I'm like, how good it's going to be. So it's a process for sure. I've had songs, like, years of writing. It's so funny, though, because, like, I was telling you, I have so many versions, like, of so many songs. Like, I have this one record, I still want to re-release it. I'm going to play it for you guys. It's another record I did before. It's probably at least 6 years old. It's called Get That Girl. It's another one of my favorite records I did. I'm going to play it for you guys. I actually want to see what you think about it. It's not synced. Here it is. I'm just feeling like that, I love that girl. Get that girl, cause you're picking her up in my world. I gotta get that girl, cause you're picking her up in my... Do you shine brighter in the night? Oh girl, I'm curious, because a star can't hold a candle next to you. I really wanna take the time to see what's up with us, but when you're smiling at me, I just lose my cool. Yeah, I'm really feeling you. Got the brains, got the beauty, and I can't stop staring at her booty. And she got the face, such a cutie. All day and night, she stay on my mind. Talk back and she don't need no makeup. In the morning, fresh face when she wake up. When I look at my life, my type, I gotta make up my mind. 'Cause she's all my girl should be. 'Cause she's all I need. Like she walked right out my dreams. Oh, my girl should be. Do you walk like that on purpose? Isn't natural. But if you're putting on a show for me, it's alright. I'll be your audience, your front row, you're so magical. I give them hips, them lips, a round of applause tonight. Okay, baby's alright, and I can't stop staring at her booty. That was a record I did. That record is literally 6 years old, probably. And I brought it to like a bunch of labels and stuff, and they were just like, it's not gonna sell right now, and like not like what's poppin'. So I never released it. It's a record though that in the future though, like I definitely want to release, but it's like I said, I gotta really like work on keep building my platforms so that I can release more music, because this is important, to keep building everything so that I can get it out to more people. But it's called Get That Girl. It's I could be out here all night playing you songs, trust me. I have so much music that you couldn't even imagine. It's crazy. So, but like there's a lot of songs I am gonna bring back, like that I still know had, like they were a potential to be huge records, they just didn't have the right push behind them. So, I'm in love with you too. I'm in New York. No, I don't care. I love when I'm jamming in my car. In Wildwood, are you guys allowed to do performances this summer? Sorry, but that song has massive potential. I know, I agree. It's a bop. Everything is, all my music is backed up, trust me. You know how much time I spent on these songs? Do you guys want to hear another one that I've never released? I have hundreds. I'm just going to play you some of the ones like that were my favorites that I never that people haven't heard. Let's see. Sorry, I'm looking for it. I'm on what the viewer at. I'm trying to think what version this is. Off the Floor with live drums. Is that the right one? Hold on. Sorry guys, 1 second. No, not this one. Hold on. There's so many versions of the songs, Have you guys heard my Latin record that I once had out too? I love this record. I'm going to play you this one instead first. That's one I definitely want to re-release too. And I promise I'm going to come back and look what you guys are saying. I'm just trying to find this. Love this record that I had. Come on, play.
Chega aí, Frankie Z, já não dá pra esperar. Bora dançar? Fechamento Brasil, USA. Segura aí, que agora vai esquentar. When the sun comes down and your hope begins to fade, let your love shine through and you find your way. Oh, 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 oh. And you find your way. Oh, 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 oh. And you find your way. And when you feel that beat and it's rushing through your feet, don't let time pass you by. Let's not wait now. Oh, 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 oh. Let's not wait now. Oh, 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 oh. Let's not wait now. Let's not wait now. Baila, baila, y piérdete la música. Come on, take my hand and let the rhythm move you, baby. Baila, baila, bailamos todo mundo till we break the dance floor and let the rhythm take over the night.
That was another one I had. Still think that's a bop too. It's like I have so many songs. I'm like, come on, I want to be really big so I can put them all out. I don't want to wait anymore. Yeah, and so, as I have so many records, I swear I would literally want to put them all out. I swear, you have no idea how crazy it makes me. I'm listening to everything for years in my room, and I'm just like, I want everyone to hear them and sing them with me, and you know. But I do know that's why it's called the music business, because the music is only part of it, but the business is a whole nother part. And it's crazy though, because I swear I'm not lying to you. I tell everyone the truth. I brought these records to important people, and they're just like, yeah, no. And then they put out a record with an artist, that works with them. That I'm like, this record literally fucking sucks, bro. You thought my record needed help? This record is garbage. How's it even possible? But, because that's why it's called the music business. That's why I don't like business. I just like music. Oh, God. No, you don't have to feel sorry. Trust me. It's just like kind of how it goes. You know what I mean? You gotta roll with it, That's why I always tell you, you have to be competitive. It's like, you think all those people that had met me in meetings, you think they still think that I'm doing this? No. They're like, they've thought that they've crushed me so hard, they're like, this kid ain't coming back. But they have no idea who they were talking to. You never underestimate a competitor. I always tell people that. That's the one thing. Never underestimate somebody. You never know what they have up their sleeve. I do write my own songs, yes. I write with other people too, but I write a lot of my own stuff as well. Yeah, to be determined, so I always tell people. And just, how far people are willing to go. Like, money means nothing to me. I'd sell everything I have for my dream. I think I care about money. I'll sleep in my car. That's what people don't understand about somebody who really passionate and wants something. I could care less. I would steal the shoes off my feet and walk barefoot before I gave up on myself. So, just gotta roll with it. We have a lot in common, Renee. I love that. I have my music on all platforms. I've never been on the Ellen DeGeneres show, no. So, well, I don't actually produce the music, but I do sit there with the producers, and everything, is influenced by what I want. And I do not leave the studio until the records are done. But of course, I don't play instruments, so I have to have, music producers with me, to bring it to life. Oh, you saw my documentary? Thank you. How can you get a copy of those songs? Some people actually might have them, because some of the songs I've actually released and then I've taken them down. So if someone bought it while it was released, they would actually have it, the original versions. But a lot of the songs I really am working on re-putting out. Like for my record, Forever Girl, I am going to re-put out. I'm actually fixing some things on it. I'm making changes to the original record that I had to update it a little bit, because now it's been 4 years old. So there's things I could do to it to, make it, enhance it now. I took them down. It's so long of stories, but I'm going to explain to you quickly. Ready? You own a business. You're a record label. You go online. I have 10 songs up, right? One song has 500,000 streams. The other songs have 100 streams, 200 streams, 50 streams. It actually is awful for my career. So if I only put up one song at a time and I do it slowly, I could build those records more so that the stream numbers are higher, so that when I go in for a deal or something, they're not going to say, okay, well, why does one song have 1,000, 20,000 streams, 50,000 streams, and the other record's not enough. And so I can't put out, a record constant.
You are.
Any marketing or money behind it, and then, the records actually wind up looking like to them a flop. And then they will say, the record's not good, you need to record something new. And I'm like, but the record is good, it's just no one's heard it yet. So, very confusing, but it's just like, it's a game, you know what I mean? It really is. It's like, so when isn't it better if I have one song up and that song has millions of streams and it's massive, before giving out so much music, and then it's like you're giving out too much at once. And like, and the way it works is everything is numbers, and, it just is. And that's why, and I hate, I never want to be a person that's, looking for, a clout chaser. Follow me because I want to have a lot of followers. I'm just follow me because I want to put out music and live my dream. I need to go on Kelly Clarkson's show. That would be good. I'd love that. You're from Bensonhurst, Brooklyn. Well, so am I. That's where I was born. That's where my parents are from their whole life. I was born in Brooklyn. I've been to Australia. I love Australia. Ohio. Well, it's like I always tell people, and people always say, it's a lot of things. Of course, yes. Does money help? Yes. But is money everything? No. Because you can put $1 million behind a song. If you don't have fans listening to it and real people streaming it and people showing up to your concert, that doesn't help either. But, of course, in order to make the songs and do the videos and create the content, you know what I mean? Of course, you need money, and, to do all of that, and it costs a lot. So, but, it's I always tell people all the time, no money can compare to support. Nothing. No dollar can compare to a real fan. Everyone that is a music artist that I know asks me all the time, but Frankie, what about if we get you with this person? I always tell them, I don't give a fuck about this person. I literally just care about my fans. If I have fans, I have everything. If they're buying my music, if I'm selling out my shows, what more do I need? That's what an artist is. Everything else will come from that. You'll get on the TV shows, you'll get all that other stuff. That's going to come on its own. But fans, actual real people supporting you, no dollar, you can't buy that. That's real. And that's why when people say, it's crazy, it's 1 o'clock in the morning, you haven't slept, you have to wake up, you're on the thing, and I'm just yeah, because my fans are literally my world. It's I could sit on a recording studio all day and make music. But for who, if I don't have fans? For who? Who am I doing it for? I see you. I don't know how to say the name, though. Okay, I'm saying right now, but I'm not getting your attention. I want your attention. Hello, hello, hello. I see you. Fans are the ones supporting you and making you. I see you. What do you want to tell me? Hold on. I gotta go back, because I literally can't even see the screen right now. I love what you do. That's right. No, I don't want to do the reality TV shows. I know everyone always asks me that. I've done one before. I just don't, there's so much politics in it. I want to know what that person wanted to tell me that was, really looking for my attention. Lydia, which duet was it? I've seen so many duets now. I'm trying to remember which ones I've seen. There was, some days I've watched hundreds of them. I've seen a bunch of yours before, though. I just don't know if I've seen your newest one. I have an owner. Sorry, I just lost whatever I was reading. Where is it? I know the owner of several local stations. So I'll tell you though, even knowing the owner of local stations or the radio, the radio is a fortune. You know? It's a fortune. I've done the radio thing before, trust me. And again, it goes back to the same thing. I could spend $1 million for my song to be on the radio. I didn't have any fans, though. You know what I mean? Yeah, you'll get more fans out of it, but of course, because people are listening to the song. But, you know, and even think about it now, how many people even listen to the radio. It's like everyone's on Sirius radio or their phones, you know what I mean? It's a fortune. Trust me, I've spent my life savings. I love Bruno. I've seen a lot of Bruno stuff. Bruno is like top notch. His music is amazing. Yes, the Wild and Out duet you did. I love that one. I still haven't forgotten about your duet. Have I interacted with Joe Jonas since the Next? I have not. No, I have not. He was really nice. Like, he was great, but I just don't feel like we didn't really, like, click. You know what I mean? Like, not to say that we didn't get along, but I don't think that we'd be friends. Honestly, like, between us, I think he was a little jealous. Because I'm going to tell you why. I was on a TV show called The Next, right? And Joe Jonas was supposed to be my mentor. The goal for the mentor, right, is for them to want their contestant to win. You know what I'm saying? Okay, so I go on the show, right? And I finish, my performance. And now the other judges are Gloria Estefan, Nelly, and John Rich, right? Okay. Now, technically, they would want me to lose, you get it, so that their person wins, right? They give me these insane critiques, like amazing. Gloria Estefan, I have the video, I'll post it for you guys. Gloria Estefan literally says to me, wow. She says, I was mesmerized by your performance. You're such an incredible performer. You're like, you could tell you were born to entertain, okay? Nelly says, Michael Jackson, Usher, Prince, there's only minimal artists that can sing and really dance, and you're one of them. Now, Joe Jonas goes, and he's supposed to be on my team, and he goes, yeah, bro, I could tell you were a little nervous in the beginning, but then, you eased up. Nah, bro. Nervous? I think you were nervous. You gotta tell me about talent. That's one thing I know. And I'm not cocky, trust me, because I always think I can be better. But I do know that if I had to go on stage, and it was me and Joe Jonas, I would tear my shit up. Just saying. Someone screen recorded this and they're going to play it one day, but I don't even care, honestly. Because you know what? For most of my life, too, I've stayed so silent because I'm always like, oh, I loved that. And yeah, it was great. But, I think you get to a certain point where you're just like, you know what? Fuck it. Everyone else says what they want, so why can't I? Because I know that was the truth. You wanted me to win because I was on your team, and yet you were critiquing me, but the other people weren't. That doesn't even make any sense. And honestly, how could you even critique me? You don't even dance. But I like the Jonas Brothers. I have nothing against them. They have good songs. But do I think that they're the Jackson 5? No, definitely not. I'll be honest. They're good. And I think they're really nice people, and they do great things with their fans, and they put on nice shows. They've got some bops, but I don't think... They don't do, for me, what I look for. They're no Janet Jackson. Let's, call a spade a spade. Okay, but that's it. Because now, I've taken it too far. And some of my fans are huge Jonas Brothers fans. They're probably in here like flipping out. They're like, Frankie! But it's cool. Really. I have nothing against it, really. Could love them. I just, like, if I'm giving my honest thing about the show, you know, it's like, I mean, I just feel like, too, like, we're just such different artists, you know what I mean? Like, totally different of what we both want. I'm looking to go on stage and have 30 dancers behind me and like 20 costume changes and pyro and a live band, you know, and rip my clothes off and be humping the floor, then the next minute be singing a ballad and spinning from the ceilings. Like, we're different. So, we don't really need to compare. And honestly, on the show, I was so annoyed too because, like, they made me wear these clothes I didn't want to wear. I'm like, I have sick costumes in my own house. They made me wear a pink coral shirt that I hated. And they cut my hair the way that I hated, and they, like, parted it really bad, and they made me shave my face, and they look awful right now. Sorry, I haven't even looked at what you guys are saying. I was, like, laughing at my own self. I've gotten myself in trouble on here. Naughty Frankie. Well, there's definitely two sides of me, for sure. Because I'm competitive, you know? And I'm from New York, as someone said, you know? We have that way. You know? Let someone else tell me about my shit. I work my ass off for my shit. You prefer me with facial hair than without? Oh my god, same. Without, I look awful. Without, I look like I'm 12. And not like a good, isn't it look good? Go on, Ellen, sing and dance, or she'll love it. If it was that easy. Just knock on her door. Hey girl, I'm ready to sing for you. I am single. At where in Universal? Like Universal, Florida? But eye has been so itchy, I don't know why. It's so funny because I know people keep asking about what aftershave do I use. I don't even use aftershave. I literally do nothing. I'm awful. 29. So that's how old I am. I do not do even my hair. It's like regular conditioner and shampoo. I've always asked, are those contacts? I have contacts in because I can't see, but I'll tell you a really funny story. So, my eyes actually got way lighter as I got older, and people always ask, they're like, oh my god. And so I have like like one of those like stigmatisms like in one eye. So my left eye is lighter than my right eye. Normally, it's like a little bit more yellow. And so sometimes I have a contact in this eye to make it the same color as this eye. People always ask, like, your eyes. And it's crazy because as I've gotten older, my eyes get lighter. And though it's great for everyone else, and everyone's like, oh my God, you look so great. That's amazing. I'm like, okay, that's great. But it's really actually not good for my eyes that they're getting lighter. It's actually really bad for them. But like on my like on my driver's license, I was about to show you that, they're hazel. Now I would say they're more gray. They're definitely lighter in the summer than in the winter. The issue is like I see like these like clouds and stuff in my eye if I close them for too long. And so at first I was like, oh, this is like dope. Like my eyes are getting lighter. I thought it was like, you know, oh yeah, that's cool. And then, yeah, and it depends on what I wear. And then, as I went to the eye doctor, she's like, no, it's not good. I was like, oh, didn't know. My birthday is December 9th. Yes, cool but not healthy, exactly. That's so funny, you have a brown eye and a blue eye, that's crazy. Yeah, so sometimes my left eye, like, it changes that color, like the inside of it gets super yellow. And so I have like an enhancer that I could put, I could put them into both eyes if I want. Sometimes if they look really blue, it's because I have the enhancer in. And that means like that my eye that day probably looked crazy. It's really, honestly, you wouldn't even tell if I took the contacts out. It's just more from like myself because I'm crazy. And I notice it more than other people do. But lately, too, like, I woke up a couple mornings, I'm like, wow, like, I can't believe how light my eyes actually look right now. It's crazy. I probably need to go to the eye doctor, honestly. God only knows what's going on here. Sagittarius. Being self-conscious, not crazy. Hawaii, I'm so jealous. So, Hillary, listen, if you have one eye color, that's the wrong color. I have a doctor in the city, and he actually makes, like, you know, a clear contact with, like, lines in it, like white lines, to try to match it to your other eye so that it's exactly the same. I was actually thinking about getting the LASIK, you know what I mean? So I don't have to wear the contacts all the time because it's like so annoying. I'm like nervous for them to do that to my eyes. Yeah, Nick, you're in here. I love you. I love you, Nick. Nikki Camps is in here. Oh my God, you remember going into the city? I was like, I'm freaking out. That was so funny. Nicolette is the sister to one of my best friends growing up. And this poor girl, God, I don't even know how she's normal right now. We used to literally be in the house just coming home at 2 o'clock in the morning, like having parties. This poor girl was like 11 years old, had school the next day, and just like this in the mix of this craziness. Do the LASIK, it's the best. I know, I'm nervous to do it though. Does the LASIK change your eye color at all though too? Or is this like quick little thing? I'm petrified. When you have a condition like that, you can get LASIK. I don't know if I can. And honestly, if my vision's even gotten worse. I know, then so many people said it's like takes like 10 minutes and they're in and out quick. Bruise, oh no, I don't want that. We can do LASIK together. Can you imagine? It's like, yeah, I'm bringing up my friends, we're going to do LASIK together. I love this. Let's do it. My favorite way to relax when I'm not working, just to like binge watch like a TV show or a movie or something. So like distracts me, you know. I love to get a massage though too. I love a good massage. Some bruising around the white around your eyes. Oh. Oh no, don't tell me that. You get injections in your eye. I'm gonna freak out. Because I don't even like my eye like people going near to touch it. Like I get like... I think I'm just gonna like stick to what I got right now. I don't think I could like... I don't think I should be like futzing around with anything else. I did eat, you know what I had tonight? I cheated. But I had cheese fries. It was so good. It's bad if your eyes get lighter. Actually, when your eyes get lighter, it means your eyes are getting weaker. That's why. Someone just asked that. As my dad, both of us have had like more of like a brown eye growing up, and my dad's eyes are like have like a blue ring around it, and they're more gray. And I was like, oh, it's like because you're old, like your eyes got light. Now I have it. I was like, oh my God. Twins. I wasn't expecting the cheese fries. Oh, I love cheese fries. Do I look like my dad? Yes. Twins. You have the blue ring. Oh my God. I have a blue ring too, a little bit. My mom and my sister's eyes are very, very dark brown too. Very. We've actually tried putting like a contact in their eye just to see if it would do anything. Nothing. That's how dark their eyes are. If you can stick contacts in the hands, you can do LASIK. Okay. Thank you, Alicia. Who cooks for me? Well, I eat out a lot. I can cook for myself sometimes, but my mom. If anyone cooks for me, it's my mom. She's an amazing cook. That eye's getting really red. I know. I could see it, and it's crazy because like my left eye is so much lighter than my right eye right now. I don't know if you guys can see. It's like crazy, crazy. Anyways, my favorite meal that my mom makes for me, like chicken cutlets probably. I love chicken cutlets. Do you guys know what that is? It's like a fried chicken kind of. Am I under contract with the label? No. I'm with the production company for like the past 4 or 5 years, and we're like family. We're not looking to really sign a record deal until we really feel like it's the right one. My dad was a firefighter. That's so funny. Where's my background? Italian and Irish. If they shut TikTok down, will we get our Frankie fix? Well, I'll just, I'll figure it out. I mean, Instagram, obviously. I just post more on TikTok right now because it's like more of a popular app, but I would just do that stuff on my Instagram. He's retired, yes. I love chicken piccata. Guys, we gotta stop talking about food. We gotta cut the food out in here. I can't have that. A pic of my dad? Yes. Hold on, let me pull it up. And guys, also listen, if this phone dies, don't think I just hung up. It's just, this phone's about to go dead too. And then I really have to, it's 1:30, I have to be up so early, and I have to still shower, and I gotta clean out this car and do a couple of other things and send emails and maybe scroll through my TikTok. So I'm just saying, if this phone dies, please know that I love you guys. I just don't want anyone to think I just X'd out of nowhere. Hold on, let me get a picture of my dad for you. Let's see. We have the same name too. My Uncle Tony? How do you know my Uncle Tony? That's so funny. There's my dad. Do we look alike? I can't see me right now. Pretty similar. Oh, from I Like the View, right. I forgot I put that up. That's so funny. Nah. We have totally different, I'm a third generation. Yeah, we have totally different personalities. My dad, no, he's not young. My mom and my dad are both in their 60s. Not that that's old, but I'm saying they're not in their 40s, Because what really is old anymore? Like, I'm so confused. Do you know what I mean? Is old even a thing? If I've seen some people in their 70s, they look insane. Like, I hope I look like that. Like, literally, I've seen women in their 70s walk around, they look gorgeous. I'm like, what do you guys drink? Look insane. No, literally, 40 is like the new 20. It's crazy. It's like, I love it. I love it so much. And like, I feel like everyone's like, I know a couple of my friends' moms that like just turned 50. They literally look like they're 25. It's crazy. Oh, do I shave my body? No. So, ready for this? The one thing I got from the Irish side is that I'm not hairy, but I got the Italian, like my dad have a whole full head of hair, and so did my grandpa. But thank God I really grow minimal body hair. Do you see? I don't know if you can see. I've never had to shave my back, nothing. It's like hard to see.
And the phone went dead.